켜지는 동안 좀 빨리 화장실 좀 다녀올게요. 자, 우리 출발해 봅시다. 유튜브 다시 보기 해주시는 분들도 모두 반갑고요. 오늘은 한 2시간 정도 할 것 같아요. 길진 않게. 사실 1일차를 8일날 했죠. 그리고 9일날을 딱 하려고 하는데 제가 개인 사정으로 인해서 2일차가 게임이 나오고 한참 지나서야 하고 있습니다. 기억이 안 나요. 사실 1일차 했던 게 어디까지 어떻게 했는지. 장비 슬롯이 꽉 찼대요. 태미나 팔러 가자. 네, 안녕들 하시고요.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
야, 근데 나 이거 왜 프레임이 50밖에 안 나오냐? 또 뭔 지랄이 난 거지? DLSS가 어디 있었더라? 왜 못 찾겠지? DLSS를? 여기 있었나? 아닌데. 이게 광선 추적이 이게 RTX고요. DLSS. 아, 이게 꺼졌네요. 네. 이제 부드러워져. 근데 원래 호그스미드에서는 약간 프레임이 떨어지긴 했었어. 내가 그랬었잖아. 호그스미드 오니까 그 프레임 떨어지는 게 좀 느껴지더라고. 다른 데는 다 되게 높은 프레임 나오는데 여기만 좀 그랬어. 여기만 60프레임 간신히 방어하더라고. 실외에 이 캐릭터들이 많이 나와서 그런가 봐. 뭘 먹은 거야, 너? 옷가게 가서 템 좀 팔죠? 아바타에 나오는 그 상온 저거라도 먹은 건가? 아 맞아, 언옵테늄. 상온 초전도체.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
판매할 때 좀 오래 누르고 있어야 된다.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
또 실수로 탭 버튼 눌렀네. 자, 우리 퀘스트 뭐 해야 되죠? 레벨 12고요 지금. 지도 내실에서 피그 교수랑 얘기하세요. 이거 왜 추적이 안 되냐? 어디로 가야 되죠? 일단 가보죠. 근데 랩제가 조금 딸렸던 것 같은데.
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Expelliarmus! It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
근데 결국에 동물은 내가 죽인 것 같은데. 아니 대추적 머시갱이 내가 죽이지 않았어 지금?
Show yourself, potato! No other than that at all! Confringo! How does that feel?
Expelliarmus!
Running home.
A lucky shot, Reductor!
Accio!
Shall we finish?
Accio!
Hello? Potato! You took Nora Treadwell from
Admirable trick.
차체이. 야 근데 이거 밀렵군이 나쁜 걸까요? 밀렵군을 때려 죽이는 내가 나쁜 걸까요?
Come back here. Afraid to take a hit, are you?
Potato!
You'll have to fight him.
Expelliarmus!
여기서 이렇게 노가다해서 레벨업 하는 게 맞는 건가? 우리 저번에 하다만 퀘스트.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these
Hufflepuff.
pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's
인트라뮤로스.
Latin or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is rather unfortunately coming back to me. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Oh, Greek.
야 얘네 20렙인데 여긴 아닌 듯? 다른 데로 아니 왜
What are you up to now?
뭐 하려고? 다른 데 가려고요. 아, 퀘스트 포기 안 하면 이용 불가구나. 일단 이쪽으로 가보긴 할까요?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
약간 학원물 같은 거 생각했는데 학원물 아니고 이 게임 거의 다크 소울급이야.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Revelio. Intramuros.
인트라뮤러스. 오.
How nice. Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Expelliarmus.
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
Always on the defensive.
Revelio.
아, 여기 야생동물만 저건가봐요. 20렙인가봐. 물에 빠쳐 죽여버렸다.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
그렇구만. 길 따라가면 10레벨, 길 외곽에 있는 야생동물들은 20레벨. 나 템이 없는데? 뭐 자꾸 템을 착용하라 그래. 먹은 템이 없구만.
I wonder how big this place is. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
그냥 PC판은 별 문제 없는데 콘솔판은 저거 에임을 이렇게 해서 해야 되니까
That must be where all this leads.
간단한 퍼즐이었네. 저런 것들이 이제 막 순서가 있다거나 시간 제한이 더 빡빡하거나 그런 것들이 이제 나오겠죠 앞으로.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. Revelio. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Incendio. Revelio.
아이고.
Revelio.
여기 거미가 많은데요? 여긴 뭐야?
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
간단한 퍼즐.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
들어가 볼까요?
Touch those. Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
다 잡아버렸고. 보라색 용눈 안경. 와, 방어력이 많이 올라요. 아야. 아, 진짜 어지럽다. 근데 나이가 되게 어린데 학생이 되게 담대하고 용기가 넘치네요.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
와우. 이런 거 연출 좋다. 푼돈인데 푼돈. 가시등거미 새끼를 보니까 데드 스페이스 생각나요.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
이런 거 분위기 괜찮은 것 같아.
Incendio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Incendio! 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 I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
아니 근데 주는 템들이 좀 구려.
Incendio.
왜 안 가죠? 돌아가야 되는 건가? 뭐 돌아가면 되죠?
Accio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
이놈들 뭐 별거 없구만.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
대사를 들어보아하니 뭔가 잭도우가 여기서 죽은 건 다른 이유가 있는 게 아닌가 하는 의심을 할 수 있어요, 그죠?
Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his.
방어구 나왔다. 요건 좀 디자인 심각하진 않네요. 요거 보면요.
Accio.
아하.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
아! 뭐 상관은 없긴 한데.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
그 발음 진짜 영국식 발음 매력적이다.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the head of Richard Jackdaw. Expelliarmus!
익스펠리아무스. 좀 더 덩치 큰 거미들이 나왔어.
Accio! Expelliarmus! monster. Only a man how these spiders have multiplied since Jack came this way.
근데 거미한테 죽진 않았을 것 같은데 잭도우가, 그치? 굉장히 멋있게 포즈를 잡아가면서 지판을 휘둘러요. 사실 생각을 해보면 왜 그렇게 멋있게 휘두를까?
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this.
약간 겁먹들었어.
Sign of him.
여기 하나 있고 여기 하나 있고
I'll need to look around for the symbol.
여기 하나 있고. 오, 길 개멋있게 깔아주네.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
여기 있네요.
There's Jackdaw looking dead as ever. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus was so many points. Accio!
야, 뭐 저기 바바삼돌이야? 어? 발 잡으러 가는 거야 지금?
Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
바바 삼형제보다 양심 있지 않냐고?
But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
멋있긴 하다. 진짜
Where am I?
진짜 마법사들의 세상 같다.
Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
이것은 바로 치트키 고대 마법.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelio.
리벨리오. 어?
Can it be?
퍼시벌 리캠.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
고대 마법과 연결되어 재능이 잠금해제되었습니다. 마법사 레벨을 높일 때마다 재능 포인트 1점을 받게 됩니다. 필드 가이드 재능 메뉴에서 새로운 재능 포인트를 찍을 수 있습니다. 레벨 5부터 사용할 수 있는 재능 포인트를 획득했습니다. 전투 및 아이템 획득 확률을 높이고 주문을 강화하기 위해 재능 포인트를 사용할 수 있습니다. 재능 포인트를 한 번 사용하면 되돌릴 수 없으므로 획득할 수 있는 재능 포인트 수 또한 제한되어 있으므로 신중하게 결정해야 됩니다. 어떤 새롭고 강력한 재능이 기다리고 있을지 이 페이지를 자주 확인해 보세요. 볼까요? 주문. 이게 그거구나. 인간을 폭탄으로 바꿔 그걸로 다른 적을 죽일 수 있는. 아래 것부터 볼게요. 인센디오 마스터. 아, 원형으로 나가는 거. 아시오. 주변에 적 다 땡기는 거. 레비오소. 주변에 적 다 띄우는 거. 디핀도우. 여러 명 베어버리는 거. 디펄소. 싹 밀어내는 거. 콤프링고. 봄바르다. 와, 이거 폭발 멋있다. 봐봐요. 봄바르다. 와, 이펙트 멋있다. 디센도. 글래시우스. 얼리는 거. 얼리고 터트리는 거. 야, 이거 이펙트 멋있네. 어둠의 마법. 기절. 스투페파이로 적에게 저주와 같은 효과를 겁니다. 저주받은 대상에게 데미지를 주면 모든 대상이 데미지를 입습니다. 아! 걸어놓고 폭발시키면 한 방에 다 죽는다는. 익스펠리아무스. 근데 이게 왜 어둠의 마법이야? 익스펠리아무스로 적에게 저주와 같은 효과를 겁니다. 받는 데미지가 증가합니다. 밀쳐내기. 아레스토 모멘톰. 적에게 건 저주의 지속시간이 길어집니다. 이거 좋네요. 크르시오. 이거네요. 크르시오 저주에 걸린 적을 공격하면 주변에게 다 저주를 전이시킬 수 있대요. 임페리오. 이거는 이제 저주 걸린 적을 쓰러뜨리면 체력이 회복됩니다. 아바다 케다브라 마스터. 주변의 적들까지 전부 다. 코어는 뭐야? 고대 마법 던지기 전문가. 이제 적이 떨어뜨리는 무기도 던질 수 있다고 이거 찍으면. 이것도 좋은 것 같은데. 이거는 하나 찍어야 되겠다. 스펠 이렇게 F1, 2, 3, 4에다가 스펠 셋을 여러 개 저장해놓고 쓸 수 있게 해주는 거. 이건 좋네요. 근데 저거를 굳이 찍어서 쓰게 해야 되는 거야? 회피를 길게 누르면 빠르게 사라졌다가 다시 나타납니다. 블링크네요. 위젠웰드 묘약의 힐링량이 커집니다. 리벨리오의 범위가 넓어집니다. 스투페파이에 맞은 적이 더 오래 기절합니다. 은신도 있다. 아니 뭐야 이거. 투명 상태에서도 이제 질주할 수 있습니다. 이런 거 좋은데? 좋은 게 너무 많은데? 아 이건 물약이나 이런 소모품이구나. 중국산 깨무는 배추를 하나 던질 때마다 추가 소모 없이 두 번째 깨무는 배추가 생성됩니다. 막 던질 수 있겠네. 맨드레이크의 무력화. 이거 저기 화분에서 맨드레이크 뽑아가지고 주변 애들 다 기절 거는 거구나. 그러니까 내가 게임 플레이를 어떻게 할 거냐에 따라서 막 다양하게 찍어서 스타일대로 찍어서 할 수 있네요. 잠깐만요. 근데 그러면 어디서 보는 거야 이제? 재능 여기구나. 아 나 포인트 7개나 있는데? 일단은 그러면 이거 하나 찍죠. 이거 하나 찍고요. 이거 하나 무조건 찍어야 되니까 이거 하나 찍고요. 저게 뭐냐면요, 이제 F1, F2를 이렇게 바꿀 수 있어요. 스킬 셋을. 여기다가 저거 넣어놓자. 이러면 이제
Lumos. Reparo.
네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 하나는 무조건 찍어야겠다. 한 스펠 6개는 8개는 써야지 솔직히. 그래야 마법사지.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
이제 빠른 이동 열렸네요. 여기 근데 어디냐? 위치가. 뭐야? 호그와트 안에 있어? 이게 또? 이야. 역시 거의 뭐 던전 수준이고.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
아니 문 따는 마법이나 빨리 배우고 싶다. 비행 수업에 출석하시오. 아 이제 이 날탈도 주나 보다.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
날탈 주세요.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
아, 업
Mr. Clockman,
나오나요? 업.
your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone,
호가와
please
교수님
welcome
일본
a new
분이신가 보네.
student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust
한쪽으로
of
모아
wind will
옆으로
throw you
타는
right
건 안
off.
된대.
And if you hear my whistle while you're
그리고
in
저기
flight,
이걸 보니까 그런 생각이 드는데 전립선 건강에 굉장히 안 좋을 것 같네요. 자전거도 왜 의자
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do
의자
take care.
작은
The brooms
자전거
are
타면 왜
school
전립선 건강에 안
property.
좋다고 하죠?
I want them returned in one piece.
Wish I had my own broom. This is brilliant.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view.
오,
Nice day for a flight.
This is rather fun.
야,
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
와, 좋다. 2단 가속이나 3단 가속은 없는 거야? 애프터버너 같은 거 외쳐가면서 한번 타고 싶은데.
Brilliant.
어머나 세상에.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
아슬하다, 부스터 온, 뭐 이런 거 하고 싶은데.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more
아하! 가속이 되긴
You
하네.
sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it.
아니
And
건축공학이지
the
무슨 마법이야. 이-
That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is
어
quite the
퀴디치
tour,
경기장이다.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
아니 쟤는 왜 이렇게 비행 속도가 빨라?
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough.
Enough.
Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
아니 근데 졸라
You
이기적이네.
seem at home on a broom.
단체 점수인데 본인의 잘못으로 인해 점수 잃었는데 아 잃을만 했다고? 이
She's
새끼가.
Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
옛날이니까 빗자루 뭐 나올까요? 뭐 실버 에로우 정도 나올라나? 되게 옛날 빗자루인데. 그러니까 왜 그 이전에 있었던 빗자루 뭐야 그 우리 원작에 나오는 파이어볼트 있잖아요. 그거 이전에 이제 막 에로우 시리즈거든. 한번 가볼까? 아 님부스 님부스 시리즈보다 훨씬 이전 게 이제 뭐 파이어 저기 에로우 시리즈일 거예요. 뭐 실버 에로우 뭐
Sometimes it
봐야겠다.
seems all right.
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows.
실버 에로우 있네.
Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps.
님부스
Well known for their
189
quality ash handles.
없을걸?
U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
불씨, 호그와트 기숙사, 문트리머, 윈드스위프, 유위버. 몇 개 없는데?
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
아니 뭔 카톡이 이렇게 끊임없이 와. 인게임이. 일단 위즐리 교수님 만나러 가죠. 잘 만들었어요 게임.
It matters to me.
You sound offended.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say much.
아, 템 팔고 왔어야 되는데. 아이씨.
I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
교수님 만나고 가.
Levioso. Accio.
딴딴딴딴딴딴딴.
Professor Weasley.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
뭐 그림 뒤에나 이런 데 계시지 않을까? 벽이 열린다던가. 여기 필요해 방이죠?
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
Merlin's beard.
What is this place?
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real
실제로 이거 해리포터 영화에도 나오죠? 그 왜
student might stumble upon this room
여기 막
entirely
불 내고
by
막 그러잖아요 여기다가.
if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco.
뭐라고요?
Spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish.
변신시킨 다음에 그럼 에바네스코를 날리면 사라지겠네요?
I
물건이니까.
suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Cast Evanesco on those chairs.
에바네스코 이건가 보네요. 아 필요의 방에서만 쓸 수 있네요. 까비.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Levioso.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
아니 갑자기
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
갑자기 알아서 찾아보래.
Revelio. Accio.
여기 못 올라가는데?
Levioso.
Lumos.
Accio.
이렇게 올라가는 거였고.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
방 주제에 나에게 목욕이 필요하다고 생각하다니 불쾌하네. 건방지게 말이야. 아니 얼마나 안 씻고 다녔으면 필요의 방이 욕조를 주냐고.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch? Accio!
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
못 넘어가? 어떻게 가는 걸까요?
Accio!
설마
Levioso!
아닌데.
Levioso!
Accio!
아예 못 넘어가게 돼. 아 저쪽으로 가는 건가?
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
저 앞에 도비 있네. 심요정. 제가 조작 안 하는 거 아니고요. 그냥 애가 안 가는데요. 컷신인가 봐요. 키가 안 먹어. 뭐야 버그야 설마? 에이 아니겠지. 한번 껐다 켜봐야지. 아직 게임이 다 안 꺼졌는데 다시 킬라 그래가지고. 근데 세이브가 안 됐을 것 같은데 그렇지 않나요? 네, 안녕하세요. 호그와트 레가시. 필요해봐. 어디서 자동 세이브 됐을라나? 아 다행이다. 여기 약간 버그인가봐. 원래 여기 이렇게 가져야 되잖아? 근데 안 가졌어. 뭐야 이제 가진다. 아 버그였네. 신기한 버그네요.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by
눈이
accident.
굉장히 초롱초롱하네.
Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
멋있다. 진짜 마법 같잖아요, 그죠? 위자딩 월드 그런 컨셉에 잘 맞잖아.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
마법 속성을 확인할 수 있습니다.
You've been practicing. You'll find plenty.
아, 잠겼어요. 디핀도의 공격력이 상승합니다. 저런 기능이.
Of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes.
컨저링.
The magic of creating
영화?
or
공포 영화
conjuring
컨저링?
objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular
안녕들
object.
하세요.
You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
새로 만들기가 이거죠. 마법약 스테이션. 소형 친환경 마법 스테이션 뭐야? 그냥 디자인 차이인가?
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
이런 거 너무
Deek will
좋다.
be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle.
Aha!
Leave charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
아깝네요. 다른 데서 쓰면 안 된대.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
와, 12레벨. 이러면 템을 이런 거 입을 수 있어요. 좋네요. 우편이 너무 많이 와 있네. 위즐리 교수랑 대화하래요.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
졸라
You can
많아요.
acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
그 다음에 뭐? 장식.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can.
God.
What's next, Professor?
이거저거 많이
I
만들었네.
think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any and perform the altering spell to customize it.
아, 작게도 만들 수 있네요. 와, 초거대 조명. 색깔은 어떤 거 바꿀 수 있는 거야? 아, F 버튼이구나.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture.
아이,
Try these
감사합니다.
new
플러스
designs on the
알파님.
floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
오, 자연에 있는 분위기면 좋을 것
The
같아.
room to feel natural and earthy as though I'm outdoors.
후뿌뽀뽀처럼.
Sounds perfect.
약간 조명이랑 이렇게 바뀌네요, 살짝.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
야, 그 로스트아크의 볼다이크의 현자의 탑이 이런 느낌이었어야 되지 않았을까? 그 층수도 123층까지 있는데
An even bigger space.
한층 정도는 이랬어야
How did
되는데.
that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more
그잖아요.
space to
나도
practice
명색이급
spellcasting.
로아
If you'd
볼다이크
like to
현자인데.
customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
이건 다 필요해방용이에요. 와우. 이제 이거 해야 되네. 건프링 거 배우러 가야 됩니다. 에, 아니 뭐 너무 잘 만들었어 게임을. 이런 거를 우리가 해리포터 게임에 그동안 기대를 했었는데 그런 게 안 됐었죠. 이제 드디어 되는 겁니다, 여러분. 아예 저기 낙산 안 되고요. 근데 왜 프레임이 60이 안 나오죠? 이제 나오네요.
Over here.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
언더크로프트는 모르고 라라 크로프트는 아는데.
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
네, 무슨 뭐 결투 클럽도 선생님들이 다 아는 거 보면 사실 다 알 것 같은데. 야, 옷이 이상해졌어. 옷 왜 이래? 옷이 왜 말렸어?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister. Anne.
Revelio.
She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Revelio.
We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets.
여기도
I've never heard
혈통빨이죠,
anyone else
사실.
speak of it.
나루토
I've
마냥.
certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you're fine. Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
폭발은 예술이다.
I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library.
책에 페이지가
I
몇 장
assume it's
없었지.
to do with what you told me. About the port key and Gringotts and Ranrock.
Nothing gets
Ranrock?
past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret undercroft.
얘기하는 순간 사실 비밀이
You can
아니긴
trust
한데.
me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was
Ancient
expecting
magic.
to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell
쓰고
me.
있는데
I've been
고대
studying
마법
archaic forms
막
of magic for
벼락
ages.
떨어뜨리고 하는데 우리.
Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Confringo!
주문 외울 때 이 마법은 발음이 되게 세다. 컨프링고 하면서 쏜다. 요즘 괜찮은데 콘프링고. 약간 우리 같은 사람들을 위한 마법인데. 155mm.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Uh-oh.
You there? I can hear you. Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology? I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there? That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange
세바스찬을
passageway.
지켜줍시다.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I
이거
need
완전 슬리델린 스타일이구만.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
까비. 아니.
No one around here is going to stand for that.
다시 못 들어가? 못 들어가네. 터뜨려 버리면은.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry.
오셨다.
Hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Confringo.
야, 이거 막 이렇게 폭발시키면은 학교에서 쫓겨나는 거 아니야? 모르겠다. 설마 쫓겨나게 하겠어?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
윙가디움 레비오사.
For a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
여기가 아닌데. Not 레비오사. 레비오사. 그 목소리가 막 귀에 맴돈다. 헤르미온느의.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
저 코트 얘 지금 입고 있는 코트 되게 예쁘다. 그렇지 않아요? 이거? 되게 옷 내가 좋아하는 그런 깔끔하면서도 약간 맵시 있는 옷 디자인 되게 예쁘다. 이거 코트.
The room is called the map chamber, by the way. And the portrait
이런
of
옷이
Percival
참 예쁘고
Rackham
좋은
awaits us
건데.
there.
깔끔하면서.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this jackdaw get the pages from the
피부스가
book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
또 피부스야.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me. I shall see.
To think it was
이거 저 끈 풀러가지고 이렇게 벗는 거예요. 끈으로 여며 놓은 거예요. 신발 그거 하듯이. 실제로 저런 옷들은 많이 있어요. 생각보다. 패션 때문에 약간 편의성을 포기한. 헉, 맞아, 나 저기 조금 있다가 빨래 걷어야겠다. 오늘 빨래 해가지고 밖에 널어놨는데. 생각보다 게임이 되게 몰입감이 있다, 그죠?
Looks promising.
와, 이 뭐야 이게? 우주나 하늘이야? 그런 건 아니겠지?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And of course, Hogwarts. It's
아, 지도구나. 아, 3D 지도네요. 3D 지도. 저 똥가루에 의해서 3D 지도가 구현됐네. 이야, 멋있다. 그러면 한 자리는 퍼시발 레캠이고 나머지는 그럼 그때 그 당시 4대 마법사들인가?
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this
바닥에
far tells me
지도가
that you
뜨니까
possess
맵챔버였고.
extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the
야, 이거
portkey
까먹었을까봐
and of
다시
trials we
설명해주는 메뉴
created
있는 거
for
봐봐.
one who could see traces of ancient magic.
이런
Charles is
세심한
another
거
of the
좋다.
keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
It'll take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
어허.
Shall we have a look?
등대야?
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
낯설어 보이는데.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
홀로그램 지도였어. 홀로그램 지도. 탑에 있는 피그 교수를 만나세요. 그냥 같이 가면 되는 거 아니요? 이걸 굳이 내가 빠른 이동으로 가야 되나? 날아가야겠는데요? 탈 거 타고.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
이거 빗자루 어떻게 소환해? 여러분 빗자루 소환하는 거 어떻게 소환해요? 소환 키가 어떻게 되는 거야? 오, 야 이제 좀 오픈워들드 느낌 난다. 아, 좀 좋네. 이야, 아 부스트가 제한이 좀 있네요, 그죠? 오, 세상에 좋은 거 봐. 야, 오픈월드 구현도도 나쁘지 않은 편인데 이 정도면? 네, 안녕하세요. 교수님보다 내가 먼저 온 것 같은데.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
근데 이거 투명 써도 애들 다 보던디요, 교수님.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
되게 가까이 가야 돼요. 거의 암살, 어쌔신 크리드 암살 수준으로 가까이 가야 되는구나. 못 넘어가네.
I've never seen a sword like. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
아니 친구들이 돌멩이가 돼서 뒤지는데
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
그냥 죽이면 되지 않을까 이제? 뭐야? 그냥 돌대가리들이네?
Revelio.
상자가 있구만.
Revelio.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
You're so very weak.
Kill spells glance rather unwise. Coming back in much too slow. Losing your stride.
It's not Lumos.
Enough. You won't stop me. Not interested.
I'm gonna finish your test. Is that the best you can do?
이놈들!
How on earth could they have known about this place?
이놈들.
Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Confringo.
교수님 문 좀 열어주세요. 아이 좋아.
Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet
아니
again soon after
레캠은
our last
그러면 저
encounter. Though I
어떻게
surmise based on the commotion
조사화
I
안에서 살고
heard
계시는 거지?
that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Remember
We're going
what
to
you
need to
see.
understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
아 절대 뛰어내리는 건 안 되나 봐. 와 멋있다. 딱 첫 번째 시험까지 하면 되지 않을까요? 뭐 이게 뭐 엄청 오래 걸리겠어?
I've seen this before. In Greenbelt and the restricted section.
오호, 와 씨, 맨 멋있는 거 봐.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
힐템을 주네요. 아, 점프 너무 웃겨요. 보라색 자물쇠 스카프.
Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
그래. 같은 공간을 이렇게 좀 재활용해서 쓰려면 이 정도는 해야지. 근데 시험이 뭘까요?
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Revelio.
These look familiar.
Revelio. Accio.
뭔가 저쪽으로 갈 수 있는 방법이 있을 것 같은데. 이렇게 해서
Was it Accio I used before?
에? 원철의 장막이요?
Accio. Accio.
More statues.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
아이 젠장. 누를 데가 없어.
Not making this easy on me.
뭐? 쉽지 않은 상대였다고? 그럴 리가 없는데?
Revelio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
반대편도?
Accio.
아래쪽에는 뭐가 없는.
Confringo. Accurate.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
실제로 저기 뭐 볼드모트는 애기 장난 수준이긴 해요. 맘먹고 하면. 그거 이제 저기 저거라 그래요. 그 정사가 아니라 그래요. 이 게임이. 그러니까 정식 역사가 아니야.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
그러니까 이거를 여기다가 대놓고 이렇게 가서 와 이거 지형 이렇게 활용하는 거 좋다. 이렇게 해서 여기서 다시 불러와야 되죠?
I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
아!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Accio.
여긴 뭐야? 하는 게 없는데? 잘 만들었어 확실히. 여기도 분명 뭐 있을 거예요. 확실히 잘 만들었다. 이런 퍼즐들이
to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Revelio.
물약 주네요. 물약을 5개나 주네요. 첫 보스전인가?
Don't like the look of this.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
아하.
Expelliarmus.
어호.
Confringo.
아이씨, 부르기 타이밍 잡기 힘든데?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
아우, 수고도 많네요.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
불러야 되네.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
불렀잖아.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
아, 쏜 게 뒤로 갔다가 한 번 더 떨어지. 저거. 이렇게 2번 불러요.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
메저 라이브.
What a relief.
잡았다. 좋은데? 괜찮은데요? 이거 막 출렁다리네, 출렁다리.
Revelio.
Another pensive.
뭔가 보여주나 보다, 그죠? 허시발 리캠의 기억보기. 아, 눈물이 떨어지듯이 떨어지네요. 뭔가 회한이 있나 보다. 퍼시발 레캠이 살아있을 때 이렇게까지 디자인을 해놓은 거. 뭔가 마무리 짓지 못한 그런 일이 있나 보다. 근데 이러면 저기 숨은 쉬어지나? 모르가나 씨였나? 이름이?
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
근데 어쩔 수 없는 거잖아. 자연적인 거잖아. 그치? 예, 저게 자연적인 거니까. 사람이 사랑하는 사람을 잃고 마음 아파하는 거를 손쉽게 없애려고 하는 것 자체가 너무 그죠? 오만한 거죠, 사실 어떻게 보면.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morgana, welcome back to Hogwarts.
발음은 그냥 미스 모르가나인데.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted
그렇게 졸업하고 이제 교수가 된 거야?
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
이사도라 모르가나. 네, 이름.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
저기지 않을까요? 거울이 있는데.
Crystallized stone. That must be the way back to...
나가서 한번 또 우리 교수님하고 얘기 한번 해봐야죠. 오. 왔다.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps. But we can't be sure of its significance.
아, 그렇네요. 빅터 로그드, 찰스 로그드.
Tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context.
이제 다시 또 그럼 고블린이랑 관련된 걸 또 좀 파봐야 되네요. 이게 이렇게 번갈아 가면서 하게 되네. 그죠? 학교 생활까지 하면 3개가 이렇게 번갈아 가면서 하게 되네.
Someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget
my studies.
그렇지. 학교 생활. 예. 학교 생활.
Before you go.
시험. 그다음에 고블린과 관련된 문제 이렇게 3가지랑 같이 하게 되네요. 재밌네요. 게임 잘 만들었다. 이거 감별해야 되겠네. 감별해야 되고 어쨌든 일단 세이브하죠. 일단 세이브 저장하기. 저장 어떻게 하냐? ESC 저장하기. 설정에 저장하기. 네. 여기까지 하고 이제 내일 이어서 하도록 하겠습니다. 여기 이 찰스 로구드 교수님, 이거 교수님이시겠죠? 레캠 퍼시벌 레캠 교수님이니까 4분인가봐요. 시험이 4개라고 했으니까 여기 교수님이랑 얘기하는 거는 이제 내일 이어서 하도록 하겠습니다. 우리 유튜브 다시보기 해주시는 분들 감사드리고, 오늘은 조금 다시보기가 짧아요. 2시간 반 정도. 내일 이어서 하도록 할게요. 유바.